Hello, my lovely angels. This is your girl Sim back with another episode of the Sim Squad. Hi. Today I have a video for you which was very highly requested. Honestly, in the beginning of my perfume journey, even I was like super confused, like what's going on, because I was like, which version is which? And they were like really popular back then. I'm talking about like 3 to 4 years ago, maybe more. And they were all released like back to back, and it was like super confusing because at that time information about this brand was like not out there, and you could not like easily just go on Fragrantica and like get notes, or there were like not even other websites that were like actually clearly like telling you what's what. I'm talking about Raghba. So a lot of people ask me like, Raghba has like 5 varieties. I have 3 right now over here. So you have this bottle Raghba, which was like a new bottle. So it had the original Raghba, which apparently was stronger than this, and it was in a completely different bottle. I'm gonna try and put a picture here, here. And then there's another one which I don't have, which is the Raghba Musky. Okay, and that I think is discontinued, and I can't find it anywhere in the market. And anyhow, even if it was available, I wouldn't buy it because it's a musk fragrance, and I can imagine what kind of perfume that would be. So I don't have that one. So let's start with the first one, which of course is the original Raghba by Lattafa. Now this one, I again stayed away from it because people were like, it smells like saliva. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not, no matter how cheap this perfume is, I'm not gonna like go anywhere near a perfume that smells like saliva. And then I was like, yeah, you know what, like a lot of people were actually recommending it on my channel, and they were like, if you like gourmand fragrances, you must like get this one because you're gonna like it. And they were so right. This is like woody gourmand. So it's like a very beautiful woody fragrance with, of course, your oud. But then at the same time, it has like this overload of sugar. And that makes it like super sweet. So it's like a sweet fragrance, but at the same time, it's not cloying. The good thing about this perfume, I feel I have like lipstick on my teeth. I'll know while editing. So yeah, a lot of people are complaining that this one doesn't last. Some people are saying, oh my gosh, it's like beast mode. For me, this is not really a beast mode fragrance, but it's not like a mild fragrance either by any means. This is something that'll stay on you. It'll smell a lot. I actually keep this for layering. So if I want like a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of oud touch, I'm going to add this to any perfume. Works very well with any fruity fragrances, any florals, anywhere we need to give this deepness of like oud or woods and like something that's a little sweet. Even citruses for that matter, or fresh scents like the laundry kind of scents, like what was that? The perfect example is the Chloe Nomad. Chloe Nomad is like the perfect example, I can say. That one layered with this is like gorgeous, So yeah, anything that you need to add deepness to, any perfume that you feel is not working for you, try and layer it with like these woody sweet perfumes, because that kind of changes the composition altogether. It's like adding vanilla to a perfume, the composition like completely changes. So this is definitely an evening wear or fall winter because it's like dense. It is definitely heavy. I don't see people getting clawed with this because this doesn't have rose or doesn't have any potent note. Raghba Wood is there, but it's there like very mildly, and I don't think this should overwhelm anybody. So I don't know. I probably got like a very good batch because people are like usually on either side of the spectrum, where they're either like, oh my gosh, this is so weak, and the other guys are like, it's too much. So for me, this is perfection. It's right in the middle. On Fragrantica, it's listed as an amber vanilla, and it's got 3.97, which is understandable. It's not like the best perfume, but decently light. And apparently it smells like Xerjoff Bouquet Ideal. I haven't smelled that, so I don't know how that smells. The notes are not given in top, middle, and base. They've given like notes one and all, and kind of makes sense because it's a very linear fragrance. The notes are vanilla, sugar, agar wood, incense, sandalwood, and musk. Now don't be scared with the word incense because this is not very incensey at all. It might have like this little sweetness of the incense, but it's not strongly incense, which is why I like it. This is definitely very Middle Eastern because the wood is there, the agar wood is there. You can definitely smell the oud, but it's not the barnyardy oud. It's a dry wooden chip like oud, like how the wooden chips of oud smells like that. Initially, I'd given this such a bad rating. I was like, oh, you know what? It's not going to be like my cup of tea. But then now it's like a good 8 for me because I really like it. My opinion of perfumes change a lot, guys, by the way. So don't hold on to things I've said in the past because humans change, otherwise we would be rocks, So yeah, this one is like a good perfume. I think like it's very cheap as well. It was like $10. I bought it for like $12 maybe, and it's like nothing for a perfume this good. So now I was like super intrigued. I was like, what's up with the other two? Especially because people were asking me about this particular one, which is the Raghba Wood Intense. Mind you, I haven't smelled these. I literally just opened the packaging and this is going to be a first impression. So I'm going to try and nice. The bottle is very pretty. Doesn't do justice on the when you purchase it because it has this woody texture. It's just a sticker, but when you touch it, it's like it has this woody. Guys, sorry, my manicure is like gone, and because I was trying to use regular nail polish, I asked her to do the regular nail polish and not the gel, and it's all chipping off. So next one is gonna be gel for sure, So that's your new one. I'm gonna spray it out a little bit so that like it's not. The sprayer is very nice. Yeah. Whoa, this is like. It's very nice, okay, don't get me wrong. It's really, really nice, but it smells like old. It smells like an old man. Just give me a sec because this is like, what they've written, Wood Intense. It's literally the wood, it's the same. It's Raghba, but it's like wood and it's intense wood. It's like so woody, it's like you're packed in a wooden coffin. Sorry, that's so dark and wrong and so morbid, I'm so sorry. But smells like a dark wood. Like, what are the dark woods? Oak? The darkest of the... this wood. Which is this wood? The dark one. Which is the darkest wood? All my education, my parents wasted money. It's so bad. Like, I don't remember anything anymore. Yeah, this is like a strange, very strange perfume. It's in the same line as By the Fireplace, but it's not really like but it's not the same. It's not a dupe. But it's definitely in the same category. It smells like wood, but also smells like something is burning. I think it has like a lot of hidden ingredients, which I'm going to tell you. So this again was $10. This is categorized as amber woody, and on Fragrantica it's got 4.12, which is a good rating. And they've compared it to By the Fireplace. So the top notes are caramel, guaiac wood, licorice, and cedar. Middle notes of agarwood, sugar, sandalwood, and cashmere wood. Base notes of incense, vanilla, amber, oak moss, and musk. That's a lot of notes, right? Now in this, literally, I'm just smelling sweet wood. It has that incensey thing, but like a very woody incensey thing. That incense is in the form of agarwood incense, and agarwood not as an oil. Again, it's not barnyardy. But at the same time, it's sweet, but in a very subtle sweet way. Although it has caramel, sugar, everything, it's not overwhelmingly sweet. It smells pleasant, but I would be a little concerned. I would like not be like very open to reaching for this and wearing it because it's very, very masculine. Now I will be very interested to see what Ali thinks about this. Now thank God that they have not put leather in this or suede. Wait, do they have suede? No, they don't. Because if they would have put any of that in this, it would have ruined the fragrance. It would have become too old school, those masculine cheap fragrances like which were just like wood, leather, and tobacco, and would just be so harsh. It's not one of those. I think it's a very good fragrance. It'll be extremely useful as layering for men to add it to like other fragrances to give them depth, because this is like the perfect dark wood depth that you can imagine. I'm really liking it. It'll be interesting like to see if Ali likes it or not. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to get Ali on camera. It's so difficult to convince him to come and sit. And even when he does, it's like, he's naturally very entertaining. So he would do so well on YouTube. But he just doesn't want to be on YouTube, So let's see. I'm going to try and convince him. This is a very cabin in the wood. It smells like a cabin with a fireplace. And like the freshly chopped wood is like kept in the corner. And like you're brewing something sweet. It's not coffee, but it's like some sort of sweet drink, like maybe like cider or like beer or something. Like it's like something rich, like has a hint of vanilla and the musk and amber, which is like a very initially like all the Middle Eastern fragrances, those were the base notes, like have to have musk, have to have amber, have to have the vanilla. So yeah, I like it. It's unisex apparently, but I don't know, it smells very masculine to me. So yeah, it's definitely not for people who do not like switching towards like or leaning towards masculine sense. This is definitely not a blind buy either. But if you like the DNA of By the Fireplace, you're gonna end up liking this. But I would suggest this for a man. Or maybe I would want to like start like and see if there are any good layering combinations I can do with this. But this and the OG, they smell like the same fragrance, but then this one is like super. So I'm so surprised with the name choice, because this literally smells like Shagafa, I was gonna say Raghba, but like with intense, very, very intense dark wood. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, intrigued. Now the next one is not exactly, okay, it's called Raghba, and it's called Raghba by Men. And I got this for also $10, but this was like a set of deodorant and perfume. Okay, so this is the deodorant and this is your bottle. And this is clearly marked for men. It's written on that, Raghba for Men. That's the name. It's not even like for men, it's like Raghba for Men. So let me try and spray this out also a little bit so that I get the actual perfume and not what's there in the tube. Again, the sprayer is very nice. Whoa, okay. This is completely different from the other two Raghbas. Why did they even call this Raghba? Maybe like it's not supposed to be from the same range? Because this doesn't smell anything like Raghba. So this is categorized as an Amber Fougere. On Fragrantica, it's got 4.09. Only US dollars 10, which is like cheap as chips. Okay, so I know Ali is gonna like this. He's gonna use it up. And like for this price, and apparently it smells like Creed Green Irish Tweed. I don't even know what that perfume is. It does have like that. It's also compared to Davidoff Cool Water. And if you like the Davidoff Cool Water, but you don't want to smell generic because everybody is wearing that, and please stop wearing that perfume. It's like, please stop. Unless you are like 60 years old or something, like, you know, keep wearing it. But like, don't, just stop wearing Davidoff Cool Water. Ali also hates that perfume because he's like, oh my gosh, it just smells like any other guy you see in the gym and they're wearing that perfume. The top notes for this are lemon verbena, iris and lemon, middle notes of violet leaf, and the base notes of sandalwood, ambergris, leather and cedar. I don't know how they say they have ambergris, because ambergris is one of like the most expensive notes. Of course, they're using synthetic ones, but I wish fragrances just like clearly said that these are like synthetic, you know? Can't say it has ambergris. It's definitely very, very similar to Cool Water, but just think of Cool Water being a little elevated. I can smell the violet leaf very strongly, so it is like that floral note is like quite high in this. And if you know how violet's leaf smells like, I personally don't like it in women's fragrance, but in men's fragrances, I really appreciate it. It is super synthetic. It smells like something that would be made in a laboratory. Like literally people were like, let's get the most generic scent out there and mix it. And it's very linear. Like it's just imagine Davidoff Cool Water and then think of elevating a little bit, or change, not elevating, let's not use that word. Let's say changing it a little bit, making it a little bit like slightly darker, and then packaging it in a dark bottle like this. That looks pretty. It's also quite ozonic, like just like the Cool Water. It smells like a swimming pool, you know, but a swimming pool in which like people went in wearing like good perfumes. This is like a very, very generic perfume. Like it's a super generic perfume. Is there something wrong with it? No, absolutely not. You can wear it. It's a good fragrance. Cool Water. It's a good fragrance, but it's just like overdone and like stop, you know. But like you can wear this to like work. You can wear this like, if you spray it like very less, you can even wear it as a healthcare provider, you know, like it will not offend anybody. Yeah, this is a very non-offensive scent. This is like the perfume that you'll wear and smell in the elevator, and like you will be like, it smells nice, you know, like, but it will not like wow you. So yeah, it's super generic. I'm sure Ali is gonna wear this in the gym. He's not gonna wear this in his office because this is not his cup of tea, because he hates Cool Water, right? There's nothing special about this. I kind of should have known because it clearly says Raghba for Men. It's a super, super masculine fragrance. I will never wear this. Never, ever, ever. Do I like it? It is nice. Will I like it on a man? Yes, but not on Ali. I would not want him to wear this. He can wear this in the gym and take a shower and, you know, wear another perfume. So yeah, the bottle is very cool though. Like it has this, you know, but doesn't it look like a coffin? What's up with me and coffin today? Like I need to stop like watching horror movies, you know. Also, I'm like kind of like questioning like how the performance would be, because the way it smells, like I would feel like it would disappear in like 4 hours, you know, like I don't know. But like this is something that needs to be tested more. But this was the roundup. Like, by the way, it says like you can wear it in any season, but it would do better in summer and during daytime. There's no Middle Eastern vibe check, unlike the other two that were like really Middle Eastern. This is not Middle Eastern leaning at all. Smells very much like Davidoff Cool Water. Think of that. My rating for this is like 7 out of 10. You know what celebrity I thought of this for? By the way, the celebrities, I forgot. Oh my god. So this was Chrissy Teigen. The Intense would be like Sean Connery. Somebody old. I don't know, that's the only person that came in my mind. Oh my god, is Sean Connery even alive? I don't know. And this one, I would give it to like, what's his name? Jonathan Riss. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right, but I feel like he smells like he's always swimming, and then he wears good, like nice colognes, you know? So yeah, I hope now you know the difference between Raghba Wood Intense, and Raghba for men. I wish I had the other two also, but it would kind of be a waste of money. I could somehow source a musky. I don't know what's it called, something, Raghba musky, I think, I'm not sure, or white musky. That I know, if I buy it, I just know I'm going to end up like wasting it. So like, yeah. And the original one is not there anymore. So these are your 3 available ones, and now you know the difference. Guys, I hope you like this video. I'm trying to like make a mix of like everything, like new, old, very old. Like these are like very, very old. These are like ancient perfumes now, but also like a good mix so that you guys are like continue getting like knowledge from me, and not just like I don't just present like new perfumes to you, you know. I want to do like a review and like make collections and do a lot of like new things. And in the year I want to like actually like make something new. So if you have any ideas like what new things I can do, I know I need to go to the market and do the shopping and all that stuff, and I'll be doing that like maybe separately on a different channel, but which I discussed with you guys earlier. But like, is there something else like perfume wise that you would want me to do, want me to try? Planning to get some more bakhurs as well, dukhun, you know, and then test them for you as well, because I know a lot of y'all are interested in doing dukhun. Khadlaj has sent me like a very nice one. It is the okay, so basically like a lot of like these bakhurs, they smell identical to each other, but they are, again, it's like those DNAs always existed. Don't know where the origin was from, but it's from the Middle East, and like most of the brands have their versions of that, so they're slightly different from each other. And this one is like that perfect bakhur that you do and you will not get overwhelmed. So can't wait to share that with you. But I need to have some new bakhur so that I can show you a collection, right? So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do let me know on the ideas, yeah, because I take you guys very seriously. You guys know that. Like, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.